Moana 2 Tease is a reassuring sign for Maui's future and Dwayne Johnson's Moana 3 role. The latest comments from Moana 2's directors heavily suggest Maui won't be exiting the franchise anytime soon. Despite Dwayne Johnson's participation in the live-action Moana, early reactions to the animated sequel questioned whether his character would survive another installment. Not only is he hinted at being replaced by another demigod in Moana 2's cast, but he is trapped and inactive for half of the movie. On top of that, the character's shocking fate in Moana 2's ending seems to suggest he isn't invulnerable. Still, the fact that the demigod of the wind and sea had a smaller role didn't seem to hurt his relationship with Moana, alle Cravalho, as it was identified as the heart of the film in Moana 2's reviews. The commentary from co-directors David G. Derrick Jr., Jason Hand, and Dana Ledoux Miller on the special features of Moana 2's digital release suggests they agree with this claim. In A New Voyage, creators reflect on how essential Maui and Moana's relationship is to the franchise and present it as one of their priorities going into a new installment. Moana 2 directors say Moana and Maui's relationship makes the story amazing. Jason Hand claims he wouldn't have worked on Moana 2 if the movie didn't have both Moana and Maui, explaining the magic of them two together is what makes the story so amazing. Notably, their opposing personalities not only push the other's transformation, but also account for most of the humor from the first movie, as Moana's leadership-oriented and responsible nature clashes with Maui's self-centered and laid-back attitude. Though Moana 2's deleted scenes show how Maui lost narrative weight, this ended up working in his favor. Maui's sole drive in the sequel is to protect Moana, with the challenge for his character coming from realizing he cannot save her and acknowledging that, just as she needs him, he needs her. More than Maui and Moana's funny banter, the directors were eager to revisit their bond and show its evolution. Even if Maui is at first his usual moody self, telling Moana her quest is hopeless, his songs in Moana 2 reveal his growing affection for the Wayfinder. He motivates her to keep fighting and then chants a prayer for her when she is struck by Nelo's Tofika Fepuliai, lightning. Maui's sole drive in the sequel is to protect Moana, with the challenge for his character coming from realizing he cannot save her and acknowledging that, just as she needs him, he needs her. The director's comments indicate Maui won't die in future Moana sequels. Considering he comes close to losing his demigod powers in Moana 2, there has been speculation about Maui's possible future death in Moana 3. Though Nelo's ability also threatens Moana's powers, reactions to the sequel note that the demigod of the wind and sea is now expendable. Notably, Maui's reduced screen time in Moana 2 and the franchise's new characters support the idea that he won't be as important or necessary for future installments, with Simia, Khaleesi Lambert-Suda, and Matangi Ohime Fraser having the potential to play a larger role in Moana's next quest. However, the comments on how essential Maui and Moana's relationship is to the story indicate it's unlikely that they will write him off entirely, as their journeys are hinted to always be reliant upon each other. Additionally, it's clear creators love further exploring Maui's character and working with actor Dwayne Johnson, not to mention he is a fan favorite. Considering Moana is a demigod and has powers now, Moana 3 could even see her and Maui work closer together and go on an adventure to the realm of the gods. How Moana 3 can keep Maui and still make his story feel fresh. Making Maui an essential part of Moana 3 isn't without its challenges. The third installment of the franchise runs the risk of navigating too many new characters, with Simia, Matangi, and Nelo all warranting further development. Additionally, Maui and Moana's relationship could fall into the trap of being more of the same, which is why having Matangi team up with Moana seems like the better option. However, there are several ways the creators could still integrate Maui into the story and do something new. Although the franchise has suggested Maui's past battles and sorrows, The story could venture deeper into his origins, human ancestry, or demigod relations. His dynamics with other characters also hold plenty of promise. The next installment could reveal Maui's history with Matangi by having them work side by side. He could even end up paired with Simia, as the two have already had hilarious interactions. Luckily, the Moana 2 team recognizes the potential for Maui's future within the Disney universe and values his connection to the Motunui Tautai.